Okay, it is Monday, February 26th, and I'm outside work, but I just thought it was funny because last night when I said that I was going to try and go for a run this morning, which I didn't do, by the way, I was too tired, Anthony said, okay, be careful, watch out for ice, that you don't slip, and I was like, why is it supposed to be cold tomorrow? And he was like, well, it's supposed to be 0, and I said, I have never seen ice when it's 0. It's always puddles when it's 0 outside, and he was like, okay, and then in the parking lot, there's lots of ice everywhere. There's puddles and there's ice. So I just thought that was funny. That I was all like, I've never seen ice when it's 0. Anyway, off to work. Hopefully I'll go running after work. It's supposed to go up to 4, so that'll be pretty nice for running. And there shouldn't be any ice with 4 degrees. So we'll see how that goes. And then hopefully I can finish reading A Gathering of Shadows tonight and then start a new book finally. Don't you love it when you're so short-staffed that you don't get a break? Because I do. Alright, it's 6 o'clock, and I'm going running. I haven't been running since the middle of November, so this might not go well. But you gotta start somewhere, right? So I'm gonna aim for 20 minutes. Might not happen. I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, that was terrible. Good though, I went for 18 minutes, but I only went like 2.5 kilometers. Even though it was slow, I still did it. I still got exercise. So go me. I did it. I finished it. I finished A Gathering of Shadows. I don't understand why it took me a whole month because I loved it. It was so good. And I loved Alucard and Rye and Cal and Lila and everyone. I loved everything. It was so good. I love the characters and I loved the pacing because it was like slow without being boring. And it was like the ending, like the last 50 pages were like, I was just, I don't know, gripping the book because I was like, no, what's gonna happen? What do I want to read now? That is the question. So I decided on P.S. I Like You. So it's going in my purse with my fresh new... Look, there's my boyfriend. What's happening?
I just didn't want you to tackle with the dog.
Oh.
A random dog, I don't know, somewhere.
Great, thank you. Okay. Someone's just letting their dog run free. Anyway, I have my fresh new bookmark in there without the tassels falling off. And yeah, time to go to work. Bye! Going for another run. I'm excited / not excited because it's gonna suck again, pretty sure. Also, I'm really cold. It was 11 degrees when I was done work and it cooled off quite a bit in the last hour. But that's okay. I'll warm up when I start running. Okay, bye. Terrible. Terrible. I only went for 17.5 minutes. I'll get back into it though. I'll get better. No, I'll get stronger.
His own agenda and is acting independently of the first. I believe his actual motivation is to meet the original.
Means that they confirm their identities by somehow demonstrating their ability to kill.
Yes, that's it.
When I went running in the fall, I went running every day except for the days that I closed at work, which was usually once a week. So I even went running on my days off because then it was just a great way to get my day started, and my closing shift days were just my days that I could be lazy and stay in my pajamas until 11:30 a.m. and read or write or whatever. So that's what I've decided to do. I decided to just stick with that. So I'm gonna spend the next hour and a half, maybe, reading P.S. I Like You. It is 9:51 and I'm on page 108. I'm gonna read till at least 10, maybe 10:15. I want to make lunch for today, but I want to make like an actual, like I want to cook a meal. So I need to start getting ready for work a little bit earlier than normal to do that. Well, this doesn't make sense. So she has chemistry 6th period. She's mentioned that. She just finished chemistry and now she's going to have lunch. And they've also mentioned that their periods are 55 minutes. I don't see them having 6 classes before lunch. That's 6 hours. Okay, it's 10:18. Time to start getting ready for work and cooking food for lunch. I think I'm gonna make coconut shrimp. I don't know what I'm gonna put with it. It's warm out. It is 11 degrees. And even though this is like just a spring jacket or a rain jacket or whatever, I feel silly wearing it. I don't need it. But maybe I'll need it this evening when I'm done work at 9:30. It'll probably be chillier once the sun's gone down. Just so you know, the lunch that I cooked today is like A+. It's super good. I'm super excited that I have some for tomorrow too. It is 8 o'clock. I'm on my last break. I have nothing to eat. So I'm gonna read and also turn the music down because someone has it up way too loud. Let's just do that. It's Thursday. That's exciting because that means it's Friday tomorrow. And I'm leaving for work 15 minutes early because a coworker and I are meeting at Foodland because we're buying cupcakes because the guy who picks up the Purelator packages at our store, it's his birthday today. So we're gonna get cupcakes and we're just gonna put them in the cubby where all the packages go. So he's gonna come and see it. And I made him a happy birthday sign last night while I was working. So anyway, that's my story. Bye! Guess what? It's Friday! And I didn't read at all yesterday. I didn't even read on my breaks or anything. But that's okay, because I only have, I think I have less than 150 pages left, and I can probably read it tonight. Don't mind if I do. Do I want a honey cruller or a vanilla dip? Okay, so I just finished reading P.S. I Like You, and it was freaking adorable. It was definitely my favorite Casey West contemporary. Pivot Point is still my favorite of all of her books, but this is a close second and a #1 out of the contemporaries. Oh my goodness gracious, it was so cute. I can't get over it. It just made my heart so warm and full, and a couple parts even made me cry. It was so good. If you like Casey West or cutesy love stories, I highly recommend Casey West. If you haven't read Casey West yet, start with this one. It's so good. Gherkin is supposed to be helping me pick a book to read. But he's not. He's just being cute instead. I feel silly wearing a winter coat. My brother made it sound like it was cold out, and it's 0. I don't need a winter jacket and a hoodie and a toque. The frig? And I don't want to go back inside. So, anyway, he picked out Gemina for me to read, so that's what I'm going to read next. I have it in my purse already in case a moment arises that I have the opportunity to read. And I'm on my way to Laura's. We're going to talk about my fantasy book because she read it. And I'm kind of nervous because I've never written a full fantasy before. And I feel like it has lots of problems. Anyway, it's okay. It'll be okay. He loves ketchup.
Yeah. That's why he's licking it. No one comes to see you and you almost bring my carnival to the ground. Get out of here! To the stars above.
Jesse!
Jay.
That's a nice thumbnail there. I'm just editing my vlog so far, and Anthony just randomly came in and gave me a peanut butter O. Henry. So that's great. I was gonna go running this morning. It's 10 to 8, but it's -6. I'm not going running if it's -6. No way. It's too cold for running. When I went on Monday, it was 2. I think it was 2 degrees when I went on Monday, and it burned my throat and my lungs, and I was like coughing until 11 p.m. So I can't do it.
Man, I gotta cut a lot off.
So it's funny, if any of you have read any of the Illuminae books, I had no idea throughout the whole first book and up until the first 60 pages of Gemina that WhisperNet is not just like I thought it was just like a chat system that you would like type on, like I thought it was like basically texting or like, you know, Facebook Messenger or whatever, but you're actually speaking, like you speak and then it becomes text on the other person's end, and I never got that in the first one, so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if you were supposed to know that in the first one. Oh my god, shit just went down.